All right, so Mason, you're obviously very brave to be coming out and sharing these stories. Looking at your Instagram page right now, 47.8 thousand followers.
That is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It took a few years to get to that point, but I love it. I literally, like we talked about the first time, I get to talk to people all over the world and in countries I've never even heard of. And not only, to figure out that they have a way to connect with the outside world, but that there are kids, just like there are in the United States, that are struggling so severely with their identities and not having anyone to talk to.
Yeah.
So.
And talk to us a little bit about that. A lot of people don't really understand, and I think it might be one of those things where you really don't understand unless you're going through it, but
Absolutely.
Try to give us some understanding of what it's like to not really know your identity.
Well, I mean, I didn't know myself until I was a lot older because, back then, even though I'm not that old, we didn't have the education of what it meant to be transgender. I always thought, well, I don't want to play with Barbies. I don't want to wear pink or purple, given my shirt.
You're wearing a little combo of the two colors right now, actually.
But, back then I didn't know what it meant to not identify with who I was. But the easiest way to explain it for me was to walk, feeling like I was walking through life and I put on that Halloween mask, but I never knew how to get it off. So the whole world was seeing that mask that was put on, but me, I was that person stuck behind that barrier, and I didn't know how to get out from behind that. But once I realized that it was okay to be different, and it was okay to not want to do what girls are supposed to do, and that was not being able to do what I was supposed to do. I think that was my biggest goal, is to break that barrier of you don't have to fit in the box of one or the other. It's okay to be different than what the world says that you should be.
So how challenging has this effort of awareness been for you over the last few months?
Honestly, I truly have been lucky compared to the people that I have seen who have struggled. My family supported me, my friends have supported me. I didn't go through that barrier of not having even my family or friends to talk to. I feel like it would be pretty much unbearable if I didn't have that outlet. But that's my goal, is to be that outlet for people who don't have that, because it's way too many. Way too many people are getting kicked out of their homes, or kids are being abused and stuff like that. So that's my whole goal, is to be there for people who aren't as lucky to have that kind of support.
It's a very important issue.
Yeah, and you certainly have the followers. I'm sure that'll continue to grow.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course,
and
thank you.
sharing this important story.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, Mason. Now, Mason works at the Community AIDS Network, and World AIDS Day is December 1st, and SNN invites you to attend a luncheon. It's at the Robert L. Taylor Community Complex, and then you can join us on December 2nd for the 11th Annual AIDS Walk.
And we're going to be meeting at J.D. Hamill Park. You can walk right over the Ringling Bridge. We show it to you on the Skycam every night and back, so you got to maybe work up to that, but it's going to be a fun day. So you can register online. You can go to SNNTV.com. SNN, of course, a very proud sponsor of this event, and we want you all to come out and join us.
Yeah, lace up those shoes.
That's right.